welcome to you all. Namaste. This is Libra's reading for March 2018. Guys, we will be using the Morgan Greer before you, 4 of those cards, and then 4 clarifiers underneath. But before we start the actual reading, I did some intuitive work for you beforehand, and Libra, you guys came up with the word clairsentience and the yellow chakra area of the body, as well as the number 3. And it sort of says, let your healing gifts expand. Also, trust your gut instinct at this time. And also get the area around your gut checked, or some of you may have stomach upsets or something going on there with the digestion, as well as the use of the citrine crystals could be very beneficial for you guys in the month of March. Citrine is a wonderful, powerful, positive crystal. It's also the bringer in of positivities and good finances. So Libra, let's shuffle for you and see what is in store for March. March is an unusual month. We have just been through the 2 eclipses, which will be quite disturbing in many ways. They create change for us, and sometimes we find change to be difficult. We also globally go through the change of seasons from winter to spring and from summer to autumn. This can be quite tempestuous weather related as well. So Libra, what is in store, guys? A little bit of shuffling going on here for you lot. A little bit more, I think. They're really making sure that they get whatever message they want to you. Okay, finally we have a hit. So Libra, 2 cards at once, but that's the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, the Judgment card and the King of Rods. Now we did have reversals in the deck, but you don't have any of those this time around. And you have the 1 major arcana card with the Judgment. So just shuffling for Libra now here with this deck. These are the Energy Oracle cards. This is for Libra. The 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, the Door to Spirit, the Thinking Woman, and a man holding a coin. So let's see what messages are going to come through as we start your reading here, Libra. We are working from the left to the right down the columns, but there's not necessarily any specific time frame going on within the readings actually. So it can free flow throughout the month. It's just kind of messages that are coming your way. So we see the first one, the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands often talks to us about competition around, or the feeling of other people pushing things, pushing buttons in your life, or pushing you to a point of like agitation, as if, you know, back off, give me some space, let me speak, listen to what I'm saying. There's a feeling often when this card is around that no one is listening. They're all putting their own 2 cents in, and everything's getting a bit mixed up, and there's blah, 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 stuff going on. So this card that's underneath it, the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, brings to us the clarity and the ability to communicate clearly with people, especially when there might be tensions or arguments, or the need to make something more clear. So it feels as though with some of these people around in the top card, the 5 of Rods, that it could be sometimes work related, and if it's not your work, it could be your creative area in life, like whether you're involved in the arts one way or another, or you're writing, or you're thinking passionately about something creative in your life. There's just maybe too many ideas or thoughts or propositions or projects going on, and you need to also perhaps clear your own mind and get some of the muck out of the way, like filter stuff out, have more of a process going on. And you might do that through way of communication, both within your own head, so communicate with yourself or journal it, write it down or diarise it or pinpoint it. Clarify the situation as what's being said here in the background. Take the time to list things, get rid of some things, move some things on, and calm the whole situation down. Now, it's not a negative, what I'm trying to say here is it's not actually a negative set of energies going on. It's actually quite creative. It's quite energetic and feisty, which can bring about much growth and activation when it's handled the right way and uses the right communication. The other thing that the Five of Wands can sometimes suggest is that there is interest around you at the romantic side as well, or also possibly even new people vying for attention, for friendship. That can also be a little bit of the case going on here. Now we move to the next card, which is always a very loved card. This one in particular in this deck is extremely visually appealing, with this beautiful sensual woman with, all the lovely things in life, money and beautiful food and garments and adornments. It's just a happy, relaxed card. It also has the beautiful purple hue with it, which is about the third eye connection, or reaching up into that spiritual ascension part of ourselves. She's often known as a great socializer. She seems to be fairly happy with her money at the moment, or possibly she gives a little bit of money, or she sometimes receives it. So you could be in for either giving a little bit or receiving a little bit when she turns up into your reading. Oftentimes she does suggest that there could be social events to go to, or activities that engage with other people, not just yourself. Now underneath the Daughter Spirit is a beautiful card, and I haven't seen it come out very often. It says it's about spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. And I know when we started your video, I said that the information that I'd got for you guys was clairsentience and using the yellow chakra and letting your healing gifts expand and trusting your gut instincts. So your daughter spirit is being opened here in this month of March, possibly due to the connection from the previous eclipses that have been. It's kind of like raising your whole vibration up. You're moving into some sort of free-flowing universal expansion area, and we can also see that with the likes of the Judgment card over here. So some of the messages from the Daughter Spirit, it says this door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. And indeed, she has power up here and value. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of Spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. So it's just reinforced exactly the intuitive words I got for you guys before we even started the reading. We move up to the Judgment card up here, and this is very much similar message again. It's about listening to your own inner being and the who you are and what you're doing in your life. The Judgment card often portends to us changing direction, reaching a new heightened awareness, especially at the spiritual level. Also, it's about hearing things. Now, sometimes you might actually hear at the normal physical realm. It might be communication within relationships, and you actually hear what people are saying to you, which helps you to understand that something needed to be changed fundamentally within your life. Sometimes it means you have hearing issues too, or something at the top of your head that is a bit weird. You might have strange sensations on your crown chakra. Your eyes might need an eye test, or your hearing might have something funny going on in the month of May as well. But the Judgment card to me is very much about changing our perspective or dynamic on life and sort of going into a whole new understanding of the future path of our connected ability to life itself, to the expansive energies of the cosmos and the people around us in our lives as well. And underneath you have the thinking woman. Now this could be a new person coming into your life who is literally here to help support you or help guide you, and she might be the person that you hear this something from, who activates help or a new course or direction in certain aspects of your life. It doesn't have to mean your whole life is changing. It can just be a certain part or a certain understanding or philosophy or direction that you were heading in is due for a change. So this thinking woman, she holds a book here. It appears that she is here to perhaps give you some advice or some learning, or like a teacher or a mentor or a philosopher or someone who you seem to connect with one way or another. For some of you, it can literally mean she could be a new romantic person coming into your life as well. So this could actually be up here a change in circumstances with some of the people in your life. You might move away from current relationships. You might be moving into meeting new people who change the dynamics of who you live with or how you live. And it could be something to do with this woman. She is very supportive, and she does have a great deal of knowledge and ability to help you on your journeys and your lessons as you keep moving. For some of you, it could relate to employment and job opportunities, a new boss, a new business mentor, or a new partner as well. We come over here to the King of Rods. He's kind of looking in a little bit as if he's offering some sort of support for the month of March, or even going back into January and February area. Underneath, he is met up with another man, very similar, looking directly at you, holding a coin. Now this guy here is often related to finances and our career sector, so our creative passions in life. If you're doing something like in the arts field, or you're a writer, or you are an artist of some sort, or a movement person like a healer or a yoga teacher, or into the physical side of life for your job, this can very much be the creative energy and flow coming. You might get a sudden surge of understanding, or a new project, or a new idea, or a new offer coming your way. And if the offer is this guy down here, he could be offering you more money, or a new job, or a collaboration, or a corporation, or a joining up of some sorts. It could be a fire and earth sign person, or it might even be two of them coming in to support you, or be around you, or be part of your life. They could be really amping up your whole sector of career or finances or work related realm, or your passions or hobbies. For some of you, this again could relate to a new partner coming into your life who looks like, or who offers these type of energies or feelings. This one here with the coin, it does portend well, and it is about finances, so it feels as though something about your finances has a bit more of an uptake in this month, because we see this here, the Nine of Pentacles over here, and this one. So hey Librans, I think you have quite a groovy reading. I think there's a lot in there for deeper contemplation for you all, and wonderful connection, especially with this daughter spirit. As I said, it's not a card that I have seen come out at all yet. It's very beautiful offering to really connect with yourself and find some sort of inner answers as to who you are, what you are, where you're going, and your passions in life as well. So hey, thanks for joining me everyone. It's a privilege to be able to do the readings. I love that you leave your comments and that you sub and like the channel. So I wish you all a very enlightened month in March, with the opportunity to have much healing and to give much healing as well. So blessings of love and light to you all. Much love. Namaste.